How's it going, my evil residents? Today we're going to find out just how fast you can touch grass in every single Resident Evil game with an asterisk. I'm not going to be doing the original 3 because they're not on my Xbox, and I'm not going to be doing RE0 because I don't feel like playing it. We're going to be doing RE1, 2, 3, and 4 Remake, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then CoD Veronica because if I don't include CoD Veronica, someone is going to have an aneurysm in the comments. I won't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into the video, and before you're wondering why I uploaded this video, look at the day it was uploaded. That is all. Resident Evil 1 Remake. No, I'm not doing the original 3 on the PC because I'm a filthy new gen. I'm despicable. I'm brain rotted. I watch TikTok. I'm not playing those. Also, this video is just for shits and giggles, and I'm recording it at the last minute. Check what day I uploaded it and you will understand. And then go into the backyard where we can find some nice succulent green grass to dig our boots into. For Resident Evil 2 Remake, if we just load up a second run game as either character, we literally spawn in on grass, meaning the time is 0. How epic is that? As soon as we wake up to Jill's nightmare, running away from Nemesis by climbing through the yellow tape gang windows, we then realize that this might take a while, because this game takes place in a city. Cities are not known for having lots of grass. Brass leads us to some grass he saw the other day, hoping to help us out with our little speedrun here. Brad offers us a shortcut, but unfortunately, the anti-grass army bites him in the neck for trying to show us where the grass is. That is so sad. That gets 5 big booms.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
We run out into the alleyway, take this Glock, which, despite having the same amount of letters as grass, is not grass. We then go to the parking garage at the order of Mike from Resident Evil 4 in a helicopter. I don't know why he tells us that, because there is no grass up there. It's a parking garage roof. We are then brought into a subway by a very luxuriously haired man. I don't know why he brought us here. There's no grass in subways. Everyone is trying to sabotage us today. We then reach this section with a lot of stairs, at which point we run past all of this untouchable grass being just out of our reach. How sad. After running through a bunch of the city streets, we get to the train demo section, which I, for some reason, assumed there would be grass in. We continue with the rest of the city section, turning on the subway power and yada yada yada, all the regular Resident Evil 3 Remake stuff, until we get to the sewers, at which point, I have lost all hope that we will see any grass in this entire game. I am 1000% sure that Jill hates grass, she's a basement dweller, and we will just never see grass throughout this entire game. How could Capcom do this to us? They just take out grass from the remake? First they take out the clock tower, then they take out grass? How could they? We are then back in the subway, as far from grass as mankind can be, given we are underground, underneath where grass can spawn in. After finishing the sewer section, we then have to fight Nemesis in this construction site. If you didn't know, construction sites do not tend to have grass in them. Therefore, we are still fucked. We've hit the 22-minute mark at this point, and you know how I said I had no hope before? Well, I lied. I had the slightest bit of hope, but now I have 0 hope. I'm just going to keep playing, and if we don't see any grass during this whole time, I'm just going to scrap the video, because why not? Why not? I'm losing my grip on reality, and my sanity is slowly slipping. I have gone 23 whole minutes without touching grass. I do not know what to do with myself. Jill is then knocked off of a skyscraper. I do a quick scan of the area, deducing that there's no grass, and then continue on. We head through this grassless back alley, into this grassless house, and into another grassless alley. I've been here once before, and I didn't like it, and I don't like it now. We have gone through the entire first Jill section without a single bit of grass. It's been nearly 30 minutes. I've lost all hope at this point. After Jill dies in a subway crash, we take control of Carlos, at which point...
Keep your head screwed on,
no
Romeo.
way.
This is the police station. You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
We find grass at the 30-minute mark, thanks to Carlos, the grass warrior. Jill was on the anti-grass team. She is a basement dweller. Meanwhile, Carlos here, he enjoys his nature. Sure, it's in a graveyard, but I'm not judging a guy for getting his share of his grass. Hey, more power to him. Old gens only, listen to this part. Starting off with the better Resident Evil 4, new gens only, listen to this part. Starting off with the worst Resident Evil 4, we're gonna select the normal costume because I'm a normal person, believe it or not. We touch grass immediately. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Crazy. You love to see it. You love to see the instant grass experience. You can't beat it. This is why this is one of the best games of all time. You literally spawn in starting on grass. This is why Minecraft is such a good game, because as soon as you spawn out on Minecraft, you're touching grass. That's just awesome. That is why the Minecraft movie is getting a movie, and games like Destiny 2 are not getting a movie, because Destiny 2 doesn't even let you touch grass until God knows how long into the game. That's just why this game is better. In Resident Evil 4, we also spawn in touching grass. How beautiful. How beautiful. We are already touching some grass, meaning the timer is yet again 0 seconds. I love that they kept this small detail from the original. It's stuff like this that really makes the remake good. Touching grass at the same amount of time in both games, how much more faithful can you be in a remake? Moving on to Resident Evil 5, we do not start in grass, but we can run slightly to the left and touch grass in just a couple of seconds. Look at this business. This is crazy. You love to see it, even in Africa, where, as far as my bland American mind knows, the entire country is desert with no civilization. So it's crazy that they put some grass in this game. Very unrealistic if you ask me. Moving on to Resident Evil 6, I have quite a predicament because there are 4 campaigns for me to pick from, and I have to think, what location is most likely to have grass? A submarine, an outdoor snowy area, a bustling city, or a college campus with a very long, slow walking section inside of it. So naturally, because I'm so smart, I pick Jake's campaign. I know, some big brain work here, but it's the one that just sounds like it has the most accessible grass. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you discover grass quicker in any of the other campaigns. I will pin your comment if you are able to find grass quicker in any of these games than I do. If you find grass faster than I do in Resident Evil 4, buddy, impossible. So in Resident Evil 6, as soon as we escape the Tunnel of Death, but first we wait for Sherry, we run into this corner where we touch this little bit of grass, chilling right in the corner. Meaning, we touch grass in about 35 seconds. I think that's awesome.
Is one of those Juavo now, and you're dressed just like them.
Hey, baby. I just wanted to send a quick hello, and I love you.
Since we have to wait for this entire Mia cutscene to play, I have to wait for it, you have to wait for it, that's just how it works. I'm going to take this time to tell you, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the video so far, even though it's probably almost all the way over. I do have a Discord if you'd like to join the Discord and tell me how wrong I was about how quickly I found any of this grass. If you'd like to like the video because you like grass so much, drop a like. If you dislike grass, dislike the video. If you have any thoughts or opinions about grass, tell me your favorite type of grass, your favorite length of grass, width of grass, sharpness of grass. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear any and all fun facts about grass, anything you guys want to share. I do have channel memberships. If you'd like to request a video, if you think this video is too epic and you want to request a worse one, I do have a $10 tier where you can request a video, one-time use only, because I'm only human after all. You get access to members-only tier lists at the $5 tier, but you can become a member for just $1 as well if you would like to support me directly. Of course, I greatly appreciate it. I do also have merch in the form of Etsy pins if you'd like to support me that way as well. Anyways, now that that epic cutscene is over, look at all this grass. I wish we could touch it. Since we're waiting right here with all this grass, shout out to all my members. Here are all the harmless residents scrolling on the left of the screen. And then shout out to my nefarious residents, One's One Up, Epic Rager, and Evil Resident. And then super extra mega special shout out to my malevolent residents, Mark Maidens, Aircrop Cromer, and Donna Dracula TTV. All of you are epic. Thank you very much for being members. Back to the life-changing task at hand. As soon as Ethan parks his car, takes the key out for Jill to use later in Resident Evil 3 Remake to absolutely demolish a tentacle beast, we step out and instantly touch some grass at the 2-minute and 23-second mark. Yeah, I know. Made a way through that whole cutscene just to do nothing. What a great game. Look at Ethan's car. I think this car would look better if it had a grass library on it. What do you guys think in the comments? Moving on to Resident Evil Village, surely someone's favorite Resident Evil game, Ethan takes a huge time loss in the grass department, and that is because he's now married with a child? Why would you do any of that when you can just touch grass? I don't get it. Grass is life. You don't need a family. Who? Pfft. Ridiculous. Rose causes a time loss by shitting her pants, and then we continue taking her upstairs. I take a time loss by almost dunking the baby in the toilet, and then turn around and remember how to actually play this game. This somehow results in us waking up in a pile of snow, at which point we stand up and immediately walk to the left to touch this pile of grass on the left here. Meaning Ethan can touch grass in just 2 minutes and 36 seconds, which is much slower than he did in Resident Evil 7, proving that if you have a family, you do not touch grass, so what's even the point? Last but certainly not least is CoD Veronica. I decided to do this one last out of order, just to make sure that somebody made a comment saying I forgot CoD Veronica despite the fact that I put it at the beginning of the video. I wanted them to leave their comment for rage bait because the more comments people leave on the video, the more likely this video is to get caught in the algorithm. Once we get out of our cozy little cell in CoD Veronica, we go up the stairs to walk in some grass immediately as soon as we get to the graveyard. That only took 53 seconds. Truly, one of the greatest Resident Evil games of all time, since we could touch grass almost instantly. How epic. Taking a look at the times to break them down, we had Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, and Resident Evil 4 with a whopping 0 seconds we touched grass instantly, meaning your chances of touching grass as Leon are significantly higher than with any other Resident Evil protagonist. For Resident Evil 1 Remake, we had 1:56 seconds. Resident Evil 5 Remake, we had a whopping 4 seconds. Resident Evil 6, we had 35 seconds. We had Resident Evil 7 and 8 with 2 minutes and 23 or 36 seconds, depending on which one you are playing. CoD Veronica with 53 seconds, and Resident Evil 3 Remake with a whopping 30 minutes and 14 seconds, proving that it is the worst Resident Evil game because it takes the longest to touch grass in. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you liked it, drop a like. If you disliked it, feel free to dislike it, but let me know why in the comments. As I mentioned before, channel memberships, the Discord, merch, all that stuff. Greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for watching. Happy April Fool's Day if you're watching the end. And yeah, stay evil, my residents.